Hey, what's up everybody? This is John Face Moto coming back today with the how-to car repair video. If you have like rust holes in your car or truck, and you need to get an inspection sticker and you just don't like the way it looks, it's a little auto body kind of trick. It's relatively easy to do and doesn't cost you a whole lot of money. This is on a 2007 Chevy Colorado. I bought it. It's a work truck. When I bought it, it had some heavy rust underneath the doors, underneath the door rockers. Some big holes. It was pretty much all rotted out. But I went in, and when I bought this truck the first time, the first year, I fixed it also with pass inspection, and then after a New England winter, some more rust appeared, so now I gotta basically do the whole scenario over again on one side. This time I just want to show you how I do it, and you know, if you do a really good job and you're thorough, it'll last you a while. You might have to do it every year. As you can see, you know, it's your typical area of rust, especially living in New England where they use salt, or anywhere where they use salt on the roads. You find this. What I do is I come in with I'll come in, break out all the loose rust, and then I take where there's structural, you know, pieces of the structure missing because of the rust. I'll fill it in with Great Stuff spray foam that you get at any hardware store for like $8 a can. And I'll fill it in because this is all, and then you can come back in and kind of trim it. And then what I'll do is anything that's stick, I'll trim like to where there's about an inch hanging out, and then I'll come back and tuck it all in while it's still kind of curing, because it takes like a full 24 hours to get 100% cure on this stuff, and that's what you want. So this is the next day. I did this yesterday. Now it's nice and fully cured, where it's not, you know, you can tell when it's not cured because it's kind of gooey still. Now it's nice and dry. What I'm going to do is come here with my sander, and I'm going to sand all this out till I get to get all that rust out of it. Skim coat over all the bare metal parts, and then come back and sand it again, sand it smooth. I might put spray a little bit of rust inhibitor on here as well when I get it down to the bare metal. Just gives it a little bit of extra insurance. Might buy you some more time. Like I said, this is like this isn't like a perfect fix, but this, once you do this, and you'll be able to pass an inspection depending on how bad it is, because something like this you'll fail.
6 years ago.
Alright, so now that I got everything sanded, kind of the metal, I tapped in the metal a little bit to get a better shape because it was kind of deformed a little bit. And now I'm just going to do a skim coat of Bondo, just, you know, regular automotive body filler, 2-pot. There's 1,000,001 videos on YouTube about this stuff. It's relatively simple to work with. All you need is a like a non-porous surface. You know, your Bondo, part 1, and then you got the hardener. You just add a little bit in, read the directions. It's pretty easy. Get a consistent color mix. I use a little plastic squeegee thing that I got from applying vinyl decals. Works really nice. It's flexible. You can buy the Bondo mixers, the and then you're ready for another go around. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a skim coat on everything. Let that cure, and then go back, touch up any imperfections, then do a final sanding. Once I get that done, I'll probably spray a little bit of primer on top of that, and apply my finish coat of paint on top of that. I use a truck bed liner that I did the I taped it off and just did the bottom sections around the wheel wells, around this side, you know, typical areas that were up. After I get my coat of primer on there, I'll get back to you with the update. I got my first coat of Bondo on there. This is just a base coat. Obviously I gotta go back and rough it out, get my shape I want, and then probably do a skim coat on top of that. But it don't gotta look pretty at this stage of the game. This is just the initial pass, so I'll come back in a few. Alright, so right now I'm at the point where I'm gonna put a coat of the truck bed liner on. As you can see, everything's structurally sound. There's no holes. The rust is covered up, sanded out. I got 2 coats of Bondo on, sanded, roughed in between the first coat and the second coat. It's not 100% perfect, but the truck isn't 100% perfect, so this isn't going for like a restoration or some, you know, this is a work truck, so it's just basically for cosmetics and to kind of make the truck last a little bit longer and kind of slow the process of it rotting out before I have to fix the whole panel permanently if I want to or not. I'm not sure if I'm even going to do that, but so this is it right now. I got everything washed down, ready for a coat. The truck bed liner matches pretty good. I just apply it with the brush. I just use truck bed coating. This stuff's pretty awesome. Just make sure you mix it up thoroughly, because you want all the texture evenly distributed before you start brushing it on. But I'll give you a shot, me applying it on, and then I'll give you an after shot when everything's done. Alright, here's the areas I touched up on this side and the driver's passenger side. They're a little wet, so they're a little shiny. They don't blend in as well right now. Once they dry, they kind of dries to a matte, more like this. So it blends in 100%. I had a little bit of issues on the corner up here on the edge. All the holes are nice and solidly filled up, covered up. Got a little bit of imperfections throughout here, but it's just the door was dented a little bit. But you know, from here, you know, it blends in. It's all black. Please give it a thumbs up. If you can, subscribe to the channel. Share with your friends. I got if this is your first time in the channel, I do motorcycle maintenance, motorcycle ride-alongs. I do reviews on knives. Pretty much every little hobby that I'm into, mostly motorcycle stuff, and I'm starting to do a little DIY stuff on auto repair and things of that nature. Beard topics, because I have a beard, obviously. But yeah, just give me subscribe and pass it along to your friends.